Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Informal back with a new Mr. Informal podcast. Again, I go by the name of Mr. Informal. We are on podcast 212. Wow. Seems like it was yesterday that I was making the first podcast. But then again, I say that every day or every week. In any case, I hope you are doing well today. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are enjoying life, and I hope you are enjoying your morning, afternoon, and night wherever you are in the world. So please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTER INFORMAL, and then check out my website, mrinformal.com, MRINFORMAL.com. So what do we have for this Mr. Informal podcast 212? Well, number one, Nike's Chief Digital Information Officer leaves. Number two, apparently the certain groups out there is saying that 2023 is a reset for the footwear industry. Number three, Dick's Sporting Goods is thinking about buying moosejaw, the outdoor brand. Last but not least, Facebook is at it again. Meta is copying Twitter by launching a thing called Meta Verified. So, those are the four topics for this Mr. Informal podcast 212. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And so, let's go ahead and start the podcast. On to the first topic from retail.com titled Nike's Chief Digital Information Officer Exits. Nike's Global Chief Digital Information Officer Ratnakar Lavu has left the company. We can confirm that Ratnakar is no longer at Nike. A Nike spokesperson told Retail via email. The company did not respond to questions about reasons of Ratnakar's departure when executive exited the role and if position would be filled. So, according to Insider, which cited to employees, Ratnakar resigned effective immediately, left the role on Monday. He joined Nike as of 2019 to be the first Chief Digital Information Officer after a lengthy tenure as a Chief Technology and Information Officer at Kohl's. Digital has been a core part of Nike's strategy over the years, with the Nike's brand notching $10.7 billion in digital sales in fiscal 2022, up about 17.6% from prior year. CEO John Donahoe said on a call with analysts in June that its digital business has more than doubled since the pandemic began, according to a Seeking Alpha transcript. Okay, if it doubled last year or doubled since the pandemic began, why is your chief digital officer leaves or left or resigned? Something's up here. So it's pretty obvious that maybe Ratnakar does not agree with the CEO's stance on certain directions of Nike's digital footprint, or it could be Nike's political position on politics, whether it be zeitgeist or whatever it may be. It could be its belief on human treatments. We know what's going on with China, or it could be that he just did not agree with Nike's strategy on the digital footprint in the future. Look, whatever it may be, it's pretty obvious that Nike is not pushing its digital footprint higher. It's not going to another level. Nike's quite aggressive. I don't think Nike wants to be where right now. It does not want to be where it is right now. It wants to be higher. They probably want to compete with Twitter, Facebook when it comes to digital presence or digital footprint. But I honestly don't even think they should go that way. I think that they should keep being on the innovation front in regards to performance wear, because Lululemon got them, underwear got them, Under Armour got them. I forgot the other shoe wear that It's just left my mind now. Got them. And other running shoes such as New Balance, Asics, Hoka, Solomon. I mean, they're all getting better in terms of runners. They still can't pass through soccer shoes or football shoes because they know that Adidas got them and Puma got them. So right now they're just much doing better in terms of sneakers. That could be basketball, skateboards, that could be even American football, or just trainers. As a matter of fact, don't get me wrong, I think that in terms of their selection, there's actually only a few categories that Nike is good at. That would be retros, basketball shoes, trainers, Air Maxes, and Air Force Ones. And that's about it. On to topic number 2 from RetailDive.com, titled 2023 will be a reset year for the footwear industry according to NPD. So, the NPD group shared with Retail Dive predicts that footwear sales revenue will grow at annual rate of 1% through 2025. Wow, 1%. The report found that sports leisure footwear sales generated the highest revenue last year, but fashion footwear also grew as consumers returned to in-person events. As shoppers tighten their wallets, casual footwear, sneakers, and athletic footwear will be viewed as necessities, while categories like dress, footwear, outdoor shoes, and slippers will not. I mean, couldn't you also say the same thing about clothing, such as dresses, such as lace dresses, specialty lingerie? Anyways, this will be a reset year for the footwear industry, bet Goldstein, footwear and accessories analyst at NPD. After 3 years of ups and downs, we can expect sales and price trends will level out as consumers sell into their now familiar lifestyles and make strategic choices about their must-have versus their nice-to-haves as they continue to grapple macroeconomic pressure. That could be inflation, that could be what's going on right now, higher prices, on and on. Indeed, footwear was one of the categories that took a back seat for consumers due to inflation concern. A survey released in November by Alex Partners found that 43% of women and almost a third of men deprioritize shoe shopping because of inflation woes. But what about electronics too? I mean, you don't really need electronics. I mean, I'd rather have shoes than electronics. I mean, I could only have one phone, that's about it. But in any case, well, what do I really think of this? I'm not really sure if footwear is gonna have a reset year. I do think that footwear is, honestly, I don't even know where footwear is going. All I know is that the brands such as Nike and Adidas are not gonna rise compared to previous years. I do think smaller brands such as Solomon, Asics, Hoka, and Onitsuka's will rise, and even New Balance. There was a big rise in New Balance, and New Balance is going to continue on that front. So I know that for the industry to rise, they need Adidas and Nike to do that. But I honestly don't think that that's gonna happen, because I do think that consumers are starting to get smarter and knowing the fact that there are more brands out there other than Nike and Adidas. They'll understand that they could buy something else much better in terms of quality and in terms of performance. And so I don't think that footwear is going to have a reset year. And honestly, in terms of overall fashion, I don't think any categories out there will have a reset year. I mean, the closest thing that I could see having a reset year could be leather goods. I'm talking about jackets, talking about leather pants, purses, handbags, all types of leather accessories. I do think that leather will have a reset year because just in general, genuine leather is just much more expensive, and consumers are not willing to spend more in terms of quality, especially in this given time frame. On to the third topic, titled Dick's to buy moosejaw from Walmart. Article from retail.com. Dick's Sporting Goods buy online outdoor retailer moosejaw from current owner Walmart from an undisclosed amount, according to a Dick's press release. The deal is expected to close in March. I did not know Walmart owned moosejaw. Wow, that's something new. Dick's will run moosejaw under its public lands outdoor business. Launched in 2021, moosejaw CEO Eowyn Comerford will report to Public Lands President Todd Spalletto, and he's probably going to quit. See, when you're a CEO of a company and when someone buys your company, I honestly think it's just better to quit and maybe stay there for a couple months and just quit. Because if you're a boss, you don't want to answer to somebody. So Walmart acquired moosejaw in 2017 for about $51 million. Our brick-and-mortar moosejaw location in Arkansas, Colorado, Illinois, Kansas, Michigan, and Missouri. So moosejaw was one of the slew acquisition by Walmart, which also scooped Bonobos, ModClothShoes.com, and Jet at about the same time. More recently, the retailer giant has quietly unloaded or shut down many of those retailers. Now, moosejaw, founded in 1992, will move over to Dick's. Honestly, Dick's is gonna shut down moosejaw. There's no point. Dick's also does outdoor, and I don't think that Dick's is gonna keep moosejaw. What's the point? I understand that moosejaw is more outdoor, while Dick's is just more general. Dick's is exercise, a little bit of outdoors, a little bit of everything, I guess you can say. But it's not as expanded as moosejaw. Moosejaw is definitely outdoors. When you want to actually travel, when you want to camp, when you want to go off-road, go hiking, just be on an adventure, basically. And Dick's is a little bit of both, you know, a little bit of here and there. You got sports, you got outdoor, you got camping, you got kayaking, you want to be a cyclist, so on. But in all honesty, moosejaw is just gonna end. It's over. It's basically written on the wall that moosejaw is gonna be no more. Since 1992, that moosejaw was founded. It's gonna be gone probably by 2025. It's gonna be shut down, just like what happened with Walmart. Walmart closed down a lot of shop. These E2E retailers. And you know who's happy? REI, Backcountry. That's less competition for them. I mean, there's still competition out there, but the less competition there is, the better, because a lot of these people are just gonna go to other retailers. And honestly, a lot of people don't really buy a lot from Dick's. And I actually, when it comes to outdoor camping, outdoor stuff, I don't buy from Dick's. I buy from REI. Because I think REI just has better support, better expertise, and better knowledge than Dick's. Dick's is just, like I said, it's a little bit here or there, but they don't have the expertise. REI definitely have the people who know how to. You know, the way it used to be. When you ask questions, they know certain things, certain expertise. But nowadays, you don't get that anymore. I'm not sure if moosejaw used to have that, but certainly Dick's and Walmart does not have that. On to the last topic from hypebeast.com, titled Meta is launching Meta verified service for Instagram and Facebook, similar to Twitter. So shortly after Snap launched Snapchat Plus and Twitter offered Twitter Blue, Meta is now set to launch Meta Verified verification service for Instagram and Facebook to combat fake accounts. According to Mark Zuckerberg, via Instagram story. The CEO shared, "Good morning. New product announcement this week. We're starting to roll out Meta Verified as a subscription service that lets you verify account with a government ID, get a blue badge, get extra impersonation protection against accounts claiming to be you, and get direct access to customer support. Price at $12 per month. Wow. For web users and $15 per month on iOS. The Meta Verified subscription service finally makes the blue tick badge available to users 18 years or older to ensure an avenue to deal with imposters." Well, I don't understand. Isn't that what used to be when Facebook was only for college students? You have to had a college account, and it was already verified too. Also, that is expensive. $12 per month for web users and $15 for iOS users. Unbelievable. Not only that, you have to verify with a government ID. You know what? Screw you. I'm not giving my government ID to Facebook. Knowing Facebook history of leaks, knowing history of Facebook not having the security, knowing that Facebook does not have the IT structure to keep their users' data secure. Unbelievable. But you know what's unbelievable? People will actually do this. People will actually sign up. They will pay $12 or $15 per month just to have that verification check mark, whatever it may be. Do not be surprised if people actually do that. But you know me, I don't really care. I'm not even gonna sign up for this. If Facebook thinks that I'm fake, I don't really care. They think they talking about combat fake accounts. Instead of actually having to use AI to verify accounts, why don't you use a real person to investigate? See if that person is fake or not. I mean, is it that hard to search through users and see if they're fake or not? I mean, I would think that, if I was working Facebook, I just have to scroll through users and users and users to check if they're fake or not. But hey, again, I would not be surprised if people actually sign up for this. But me, I'm not gonna sign up for this, knowing that Facebook security is not that great. Not only that, Mark Zuckerberg is just trying to find ways to get money from anybody and everybody, and also trying to get his shareholders happy. Somehow they want to get their market share go up, but it's pretty obvious that he's in desperate mode right now, just trying to find ways and ways, knowing that Facebook is gonna go down sooner or later, because a lot of people are not happy with Facebook anymore. People are going to YouTube, people are going to TikTok, people are going to Space Hey, people going to Rumble, wherever, or even Truth Social. Not a lot of people are using these social media anymore. And so that basically concludes this Mr. Informal Podcast 212. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I hope you listened to me from beginning to end. And if you did, I do appreciate it. Hopefully I gave you some new articles that you never heard of, and maybe you want to do some further research on that. Please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MisterInformal, and check out my website, mrinformal.com, mrinformal.com. I hope you are going to enjoy your morning, day, and night, and I will see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.